have a confession. I bought this curling iron kit about 6 months ago. And the first month, I almost returned it like 3 times. And it was because I could not figure out how to get it to work with my hair. But I kept trying, I kept experimenting, and I finally figured out the secret that makes it work with my particular type of hair in a way that I actually like the results. And I am going to share what I did so that maybe it will help you too. So this kit comes with 4 attachments. It has this really skinny rod for very tight curls. It has these 2 rods that are for kind of the wavy look. These are actually the ones I used for the look I'm going to be sharing with you today. And it has this wonky one that gives you those twisted loops. Now I have tried all of these attachments, but the ones that have worked best for me are these 2 wavy looking wands. But there's a trick to it, and it took me a really long time to figure it out. So if you'll notice, these have a spiral pattern that go in the opposite direction. So you're not guiding the hair through these channels. What you want to do with these is you want to start at the top of the wand and wrap it around, and you'll see some pieces get into those channels and some don't, and that is exactly what you want. Now something else you'll notice is that each of these have a different pattern, and they're used for each side of your head. So I made another mistake of just getting lazy, not wanting to swap out the wands halfway through curling my hair, so I would use the same wand on the other side. You're gonna get a weird wonky pattern on that side. And I mean wonky, not in a good way. But what you want to do is you want to section your hair down the middle, only use one on this side and one on this side. And the one that you use is going to be the one where the twists go down at an angle like this. So see how these twists go down this way and these twists go down this way. So this one is my right and this one is my left. And what I'm going to do, since I figured this out, is I am going to do my future self a favor, and I am just going to put the letter L on it with a silver Sharpie for left and an R on the one that is for the right side of my head. And I highly recommend this. That way you don't have to think about which one is which when you are getting ready in the morning. Now the other thing I do is I part my hair in 4 sections. So I go down the middle, so I am left and right, and then I do the top half of the right side, the bottom half separately, top half, bottom half of the left side separately, because you only want small sections of hair to wrap around these wands. That is going to give you a tighter curl, but also really accentuate a little bit of that wonkiness to make it look perfectly natural, like it grew out of your head that way. Now, if you have thicker hair than I do, you might want to do more sections just so you can get those thinner pieces. You'll just have to do a little experimenting. The thinner the pieces, the tighter the curl, the thicker the pieces, the looser the curl. You really just have to find your happy place. But let me tell you, now that I have figured out the secret to making this curling wand set work in my hair, it is not going anywhere. I now use it a few times a week because I love it so much. I love the look, and it really does mimic my own natural curl pattern. I'm just so happy with it. So hopefully this was helpful to you and gives you some tips on how to get great results with this Curlsmith curling wand set.